A gigantic film set has been built in a large hangar in Normandy, commissioned by a renowned American director, but the arrival of COVID prevents this film from ever coming to fruition. This cinema city was created in 2020, born from the crazy project of American actor Woody Harrelson, who wanted to create the first 3D film, shot and edited live and projected directly in theatres. The actor had actually already shot a film in London in 2016, which was screened live in hundreds of cinemas. Entitled Lost in London, the film was inspired by a real story experienced by the actor 15 years earlier. The new idea is not to shoot in outdoor locations, as was the case in 2016, but to imagine a film where everything will be created indoors. The challenge is thus no longer simply to shoot a scene broadcast live on the big screen, but to offer this same film in 3 dimensions. It will be filmed using a 3D camera and shown in 340 cinemas. In this large, now abandoned movie set, over 45 different locations have been set up for as many scenes with the actors. The bourgeois living room, where Woody Harrelson makes a pact with his blood brother, Owen Wilson, traumatised by the loss of his wife, Judith, crushed by a truck on a Colorado highway. The workshop where Woody's mother settles scores with a nail-studded cudgel. The grandfather's workshop, where Woody takes refuge and studies Sanskrit. The rural radio station, where Melvin Jones preaches every Sunday lunchtime. The ballroom where Melvin the preacher lures the inhabitants before handing them over to the Nazis. The extras' costumes have all been collected here, but no one will wear them. These beautiful abandoned rolls of fabrics are the relics of an ambitious project since aborted. No one has claimed them. In this setting, young Albert wakes up on a glass table, realising that this room is a place of observation from which he cannot leave. The large windows allow the inhabitants to observe his daily behaviour. It's in this scene that a 100-year-old iguana, hiding in the sideboard, challenges Albert by spitting its yellowish, purulent saliva in his face. In this futuristic setting, a scientist named Constanza, played by Ezra Miller, tries to enjoy a platter of juicy, melting fruit that appears to be dehydrating in an ionizing radiation experiment. On the space station, a domed biosphere in which Woody Harrelson delivers a long, boring moral lesson to a community he wishes to reduce to servitude. To build this city, artists, technicians and volunteers of all ages were involved for over a year. Everything was designed for this cinematic challenge that, in the end, will never be achieved. In this small street, worthy of an expressionist set, a young Spanish woman with squinting eyes casts a spell on Constanza. This evil power will change the course of events forever. It was with this scene that the film began. A budget of 11 million euros for a folly that will remain in its creator's mind. According to the producers, it was cheaper at the time to abandon these premises than to reinvest them 2 years later in the wake of the pandemic. Today, this abandoned site is home to a cat and the project's architect, Ben Valter. What remains for him is the pleasure of remaking the film in his own imagination, walking through each of these places and rooms day after day, based on a scenario he had in his hands 4 years ago.